Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're talking about the coasters that I missed during my visits. These are some of the biggest and best coasters that I missed after visiting 20 plus theme parks and having ridden 100 plus roller coasters. Some of these have slipped through mainly because of maintenance, bad weather, long lines, or just bad luck. A few because I wasn't an enthusiast at the time that I visited the park. So, I'll just be going through them all, and I guess with that, let's get right into it after the intro. We're already starting with a defunct coaster, and that coaster is Nighthawk at Carowinds. So yeah, this coaster wasn't that good, but now it's closed, and I'm honestly really sad about that. It was down the entire day during my visit, but I did get on all the major coasters at the park besides it, so it doesn't bother me at the end. And in the end of the day, oh my gosh, at the end of the day. That being said, I do love the lineup at Carowinds, and I'll definitely be back after they get a new big coaster or a new family thrill coaster. But this was a near defunct flying coaster model now. Wait, is it? Because with Six Flags America closing, I think there's one left, or is that closed now too? I can't remember right now, but it might have been the last. Well, it wasn't the last because it's still at America, but you know what I'm trying to say. But I'll never get to ride this coaster, sadly. Now on to one of the most talked about coasters from 2024. I think we know what this is going to be. Top Thrill 2 at Cedar Point. This amazing coaster was one that only a few people got to ride in 2024, and I was not one of them. But I'm excited to visit again in 2025 to hopefully experience Top Thrill 2, unless it's down for weather or something like that. The backwards launch section looks absolutely insane, and that 400-foot spike just looks unreal. But let's be real, the real star of the show is definitely still the Top Hat, flying over at 120 miles per hour. I just can't wait to ride this. It might be my new number one at Cedar Point. This next coaster is one I missed because I wasn't an enthusiast yet, as I went to the park. Velocicoaster at Islands of Adventure. So I almost rode this coaster, but honestly, I heard someone say, it's the most intense ride I've ever ridden, and then I chickened out. So now we all do know this coaster is an amazing masterclass of just theming and layout. So I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon, and the Mosasaurus roll looks absolutely unreal. But I hope I can visit Islands of Adventure again in the future. This is easily one of my biggest coaster regrets, but I wasn't an enthusiast, so I don't mind too much. Speaking of Islands of Adventure, we also have the Incredible Hulk. Yes, same situation as before. But the funny thing is, I never even knew this coaster existed. I wasn't into theme parks back then, so honestly, we didn't even go to the Marvel land. I didn't even know there was a Marvel land at Islands. But now that I know more about coasters, Hulk is known for its intense first half and weaker second half. But it still looks like a fun ride that I'd love to check out someday. Well, this ride is closing. Hollywood Rip Ride Rockit at Universal Studios Orlando. Of course. Once again, it's the same case, though. I was scared and didn't ride it. And looking back, I mean, it makes sense. A vertical lift, non-inverting loop, and the ability to choose your own music seems really cool. But I can see why I didn't want to ride it. It's not the highest rated coaster, but it's one that I'm sad that I won't be able to get to experience. Do we know when it's closing yet? I don't know. Next up is Lightning Rod at Dollywood. So this one's a little different because I've ridden it now, but when I first visited Dollywood, it still had the launched lift. And it was actually open the entire day. But I didn't ride it. So it kind of feels like I missed out on experiencing the coaster in its prime. Well, I'm glad I finally got to ride it with the chain lift. Part of me still wonders what it would have been like with that insane launch up the lift hill. But oh wait, sorry. But before we keep going, if you're enjoying the video, please drop a like and consider subscribing. It really helps out the channel, and while you're at it, leave a comment to help out the YouTube algorithm. Let me know if you've missed any major coasters at any park that you've been to, or ones that you regret not riding. Moving on, we have Joker at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. This would have been my first RMC, but unfortunately it was closed. Luckily, I got to ride my first RMC Railblazer later the same day, which was a great experience, but I'd say Joker looks like the better ride. And Joker is known for its inversions, and that's definitely the main focus. It was closed all day during my visit, probably due to maintenance, so I missed out on what could have been an awesome ride. Now, Superman Escape from Krypton at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Well, this coaster is closed now, and it had been closed and standing but not operating months before I visited, but I was always like, come on, just open up the week before I'm there. But it was one of the few rides that went over 100 miles per hour. It would have been cool to experience that insane top speed, but unfortunately I'll never get the chance. Goliath at Six Flags Magic Mountain is another coaster I missed at the park. It was undergoing a repaint during my visit, so it was completely closed. This hyper coaster is known for its intense first drop and then positive G's, but yeah. It's also known for something else, but I do really wish I got to experience this ride to see how it actually was. And finally, Apocalypse, the ride at Six Flags Magic Mountain. This is definitely the biggest bummer for me visiting Magic Mountain, because I love wooden coasters to death. And this wooden coaster was undergoing a retrack during my visit, so I didn't get to ride it. I've heard mixed feelings about the ride, but some say it's fun and others say it's rough. With the retrack, I'd say it'll be smoother than ever, but either way, I would have liked it, and I would have gotten to form my own opinion on it. Maybe I'll get the chance on a future visit to ride it, but we can only hope. That's going to wrap it up for today. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe for more coaster content, and don't forget to leave a comment letting me know what you think. Have you ridden any of these coasters? Which one do you think I should prioritize on my next trip? And let's talk about it in the comments. Peace.